Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, I just watched Madonna and Maluma at his concert. Um, yeah, it was. I don't know what I don't know what that was. I think I liked it, but I don't know what that was. That was messy as it was like Britney Spears Las Vegas messy. I've never seen Madonna be that messy. It was like, was she drunk? I know she was drunk at the MTV Awards. It was uncoordinated. It was unrehearsed. I mean, I know they did rehearse. I mean, I saw the photos, but he seemed to be just watching her to see what she was going to do next the whole time, like he didn't know where she was going with anything. Okay, so they came out. Madonna was wearing, it's playing, Madonna was wearing a pink, like chiffon little dress under like a black corset. And it was like mostly transparent, so you could see through it, but not really. It wasn't flattering shape wise. I can't use the word because I'm a man, so I can't say that. But it wasn't flattering. It was the other F word. And she had braids, which again weren't really flattering. They were kind of okay. I mean, it was kind of a cool look, but it just not when you've had as many facelifts as she had. It pulls the wrong way. So yeah, I can't really say anything good about this performance. Really, I mean, I did enjoy it. I mean, the fact that she just doesn't care is kind of amazing. Like, she doesn't care how bad she looks or what she does, as long as she gets attention. That's what it's about at the moment. That's just her life just revolves around getting attention and staying relevant. But she does it. But it's kind of it's bizarre. It's like I did enjoy it. I was sort of singing and dancing in my chairs. I don't think I sort of enjoying it, but I'm like, oh my god, she's all over the place. She's not coordinated. She's it was just messy. Okay, what else can I say? She had the gloves on. She had these big clumpy like Doc Marten boots on, and she was just jumping around, and I it looked like a kid's like kindergarten like performance, step one, two, step here, do here. It was like watching a kid's school performance or something. It was like that level bad, but it's that sort of train wreck bad where you just are watching like, why is she doing that? What is that? What was that supposed to be? It was bad. I'm sorry. I can't say anything good about this. It was just messy as and I mean, it was fun in a way, but she was trying to be sexy, and she's like, she comes out with the whip, and she's like running up the inside of his legs and blah blah, and he's like being bemused by the whole thing. It's not remotely erotic, and it's like she was bumping and grinding on him, and I'm like, oh, he's gay, and we all know he's gay. No, there's anything wrong with that. I'm gay too. God, I'd love to meet him. He's beautiful. But God, he looked awful in this. So she looked bad, but he looked worse. He had like these big, giant, stripy clown pants on, so you couldn't see anything below the chest. So from about here, he looked hot, but here he looked hot. But that's about it. I mean, he had pink hair. He's got his tattoos. He's still hot, but he had this giant necklace like a dog or something that was like huge, and a big cowboy hat, because they did music first. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. They did music first. So it starts off, they're just standing on the stage back to back, and they just start dancing and dancing, and Madonna is all over the place, like I said. Towards the end, a bunch of dancers come out, and they sort of do some sort of formation work, but Madonna, I don't know if she's meant to not be going with them, but she's just doing her own thing. Eventually they end up in like a line though, and that part was good. It's like she's leading like this whole cha-cha line, and eventually she sort of hits back on him, and they all sort of push back. There were a couple of moments in the performance that actually were performative. They actually looked like they were planned, but the rest of it was just I mean, yeah, like, I don't know what to make of it. And then they go off stage for like a minute or so, because the whole thing goes for about 10 minutes. And there's about a minute or so where there's just nothing, they're just off stage. And they're not doing anything. Because when they come back on, she hasn't changed her outfit. She's just put on this big, chunky puffer jacket and a cap and some glasses. And then they did music. And I was really surprised to see them do music. I wasn't expecting them to do music. I assume she would have done Bish Loka, and the other one that she did with him. I can't remember the name of it, but it had the really interesting video with the dark girl with the blue lighting and everything. It was really beautiful. But yeah, they didn't do any of those. I thought they were going to do a medley of those, but instead they did music. And he had the big white cowboy hat on, and which almost balanced his giant clown pants. And she had a black cowboy hat for a little while. And yeah, that just, it was even more uncoordinated and messy. And she just, I'm like, what is she on? Is she starting to lose her mind? Or is she, I don't know. I mean, part of this is just, she wants attention and she knows how to get it. And she's just messy and sloppy and aging disgracefully, consciously, deliberately, because it gets a reaction from people. And at the end of the day, that's what Madonna feeds off. She's a reactive artist. She needs judgment or attention or scorn or praise. She needs to feed off something. And you know, any attention is bad attention. You know, bad attention. Any attention is good attention. So even bad attention. So yeah. So she's just like crazy grandma now, just doing a thing and not caring. And you got to love that on one level, because, you know, I wish I could not give a and just do whatever I want and not care what I look like and what people say, because she's so beyond caring what anyone says at this point in her career. I think maybe she should maybe listen to people occasionally, but yeah, no. So yeah, I'm watching it. Like, she had a bunch of like the jacket had like little like lines of rhinestones, and I don't know, it wasn't really. The outfit was not flattering, and actually she had a hat. She had a cowboy hat on the whole time. I thought she came out with a cap at first, like she was trying to look all, you know, all ghetto, but it was actually a cowboy hat. And at the end was so messy. He lays down, and then she's like, "You're not in the right position." She gets off, she gets back on, she moves his leg right, and then she lays down on him back, and then leans back, then puts the hat over his face, and then they go down on under the stage. I'm like, I spent a good minute sort of laughing and go, what? Like, I did enjoy it when it was on. I enjoyed it when it was on. And I was enjoying the energy of it. But I was horrified of the things people are going to say now, and the criticisms, and I mean, I lived through the Drake incident. Now I've got to live through this one. I was hoping she'd do something not sexy, but sort of classy, and go with like the Latin theme and do something really beautiful and elegant and go that way with it. I thought she might go this way with the sort of sloppy, messy, bump and grindy, cringy, let's just get attention, let's just get some headlines. Yeah, that's what this is. I miss Madonna. This Madame X lady, she's crazy, she's fun, she's crazy. She's like crazy Grandma X, but I miss Madonna. I don't know who this lady is. I'm trying to enjoy her and be nice. But yeah, I should stop talking because I've got nothing good to say. Like, Mum said, if you've got nothing good to say, you know, don't have anything good to say, don't say anything. But then how would I have any more videos? You know, so I just it's so weird. I did enjoy it. I did like, I appreciate, I respect that, you know, no F's energy. I get that. But that doesn't mean you can just be messy because you don't care anymore. Just, like, you can care a little and give a good performance. I don't know. People think I hate Madonna no matter what I say anyway. Unless it's absolute praise, people think you're a hater. So yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. This is my second attempt at the video because the first time I was laughing all the way through it and I just didn't know what to say. And I missed out some points and some things I wanted to point out were off. Like I'm just watching the end of it now. It was theatrical on one level, but it's just like I'm gonna go. I'm not speechless. I'm just confused. I don't know what that was, but it was fun. I just don't know what that was and who she is anymore. I'm gonna go.